Hey everybody, I was going to make some more wine since my last batch of wine turned out so lovely. I thought I would try another batch of a different kind, and I've got these one last from last year can of blueberries. So today we're going to make blueberry. Okay, so while my yeast is proofing over there, I wanted to go over my ingredients today. I've got 2 pounds of raw honey. Now, I prefer to buy local, and I buy local when I can. I like to go up to Jamesport and buy from the Amish, and there's a couple of local bee farmers in my area, but it's not like I can always get there or get to them. So I made sure it said raw honey. 2 pounds. You can use 3 pounds if you want. It's not really that big of a deal. It might be a little sweeter. I like mine a little drier. So you need 10 raisins. And I know that's a weird amount, but 10 raisins is all you need. And 1 orange. Now the raisins and the orange are going to be food for your yeast. They're going to really get that fermentation going. The yeast is also going to feed off the honey, and it will feed off the blueberries too. But traditional Melomel and or Meade has raisins and oranges in it. We have a pint of fresh blueberries that I have left over from last year that I'm going to throw in the mix as well. And I buy distilled water. I would imagine you can buy purified water. That's fine. I always just get distilled water. It's all the same price. I can ensure that there's not going to be probably anything in this water. You definitely do not want to use tap water or city water. There's a lot of chlorine in that, and yeast just really doesn't like chlorine very much, as you can imagine. So those are our ingredients, and I've got my jar and my airlock ready to go. So I'm going to go check on that yeast, and let's see if we're ready to put everything together. Okay, my yeast and water and honey are about to get ready. So what we're going to do, you need to cut your oranges so that they'll be able to fit in this tanker thing. And you just and leave the skin on them. You just cut them up. That's all you got to do. Okay. And add your 10 oranges, or 10 oranges, 10 raisins. And we're going to add our blueberries. Juice and all. There we go. That's better. Oh, there's my beeper. My 10 minutes is pretty much up. Alright, boy, that was a mess. Okay. Now, at least for this part, we can use the funnel. stir. All right. Awesome. Little to no mess. Well, all about little, but a little bit of mess. All right. Those are our main ingredients. So we're going to finish the rest off with the rest of this water. And just from my experience from last time, I'm not going to fill it much past the shoulder of this jar, because this sucker will foam up. So we'll probably go about, maybe right there. Yeah, maybe a little bit more. Okay. Now, when I bought this jar and airlock kit, it did not come with a cap for the jar. So I bought these. They're like $6 and you get a dozen of them on Amazon. And I'm able to use them on any of these standard jars. Put the cap on it. I'm going to give her a good mixing. Alright. Now let's get our airlock prepared. Put it on there nice and secure. And to anything from 30 minutes to 24 hours, that yeast will start fermenting, and we'll get that lovely bubbling airlock. So let me come back to that a little bit later. And there we got a good fermentation going. Now I will let this sit for a month, basically 4 weeks. And then I will strain out all the stuff, cork it, and let it sit for 2 or 3 more weeks. And once it gets crystal clear, like my first batch of Meade got, I will bottle it up and it'll be ready to drink in 3 or more months. So there you go, easy peasy.